city centre of Melbourne. Melbourne is often referred to as the cultural capital of Australia, and as you can see, there's a lot of street art as well. And yeah, it's also famous for its coffee, apparently. So yeah, let's see.
As big coffee enthusiasts, we had to find out if the rumors were true. So we took it to the test and headed out for lunch and coffee at Terror Twilight. After lunch, we went for a stroll in the neighborhood, and before we even knew it, we landed in, you guessed it, another coffee bar. A Coffee. There they showed us the whole coffee roasting process. The smell was so good, but the coffee tasted even better. They definitely know how to make good coffee here. It's really nice so far. It was a bit of a rainy, cloudy day, but we just walked around a bit and discovered things
Drank
on our
coffee.
own. Yeah, drank a lot of coffee. So there's this thing between Sydney and Melbourne apparently where both of the cities claim to have the best coffee. So we're testing it out and trying a lot of coffees to see whose coffee is better. But yeah, I think we can already say that today we had a really nice coffee. But yeah, for the rest we did some shopping.
Okay, so now we're going to do a little CrossFit workout at CrossFit North Carlton, it's called, in Melbourne.
Yeah, looking forward. So today is day 2 in Melbourne, and we're planning on visiting some museums because it's again a little bit rainy. But we're really looking forward to it. We had a nice little run this morning, and yesterday we really enjoyed our CrossFit workout. It was spicy but nice. But first I'm going to do my brows. I'm going to Brow House Melbourne to do a little self-care moment, to feel a little pretty again.
For all the guys out there, I can really recommend Brow House because they work real fast and you don't need to wait long for your girl to be ready. After having lunch, we headed out to the Australian Centre for the Moving Image, also known as ACMI. This must have been one of my favorite museums ever, as it was all about one of my biggest passions, creating photo and video.
As you might see, I'm sitting in the car at the moment. That's because it's raining again. So it's day 3 in Melbourne today, and I'm getting ready. Yesterday and the day before were also pretty grey and a little bit of rain. So hopefully, pray to the weather gods that it will stop. But yeah, Melbourne still has a lot to offer. There's a lot of lovely bars and cafes and lots of places where you can drink coffee. And a lot of musea too. Yesterday we did a really nice and interesting museum, and there was also a lot of things to do, which made it very interesting. And Lawrence also actually really liked it. I'm more of a museum person than Lawrence, but this time, because there was video games involved and video making, Lawrence was also really amused by it. So yeah, today we'll probably do another museum if the weather keeps going like this. And yeah, eat out again. Yesterday we also had lovely dinner. So we went to an Ethiopian place, Mezop it was called. And it was so good. Wow. I once had Ethiopian before, but it's their tradition to create these big pancakes, where you savory pancakes, more pretty plain flavor. Really good. And then they have all kinds of dips and stews on top of them, and you cannot use a fork or a spoon. You just have to use your hands, and you take the pancake to scoop up whatever you like, and it was really good. So I look forward to discovering nice foodie places again. Yeah, you can see on my face, talking about food just makes me happy. So I also didn't show you the result of my brows properly yet, but this is it. I'm very happy. They did a good job. It was really nice just to have some time to lay down and do nothing and just get some me time. I love exploring Australia, and I'm extremely grateful that I have the opportunity to do this. But yeah, a car is still a car, and it's not big, and sometimes it's a bit hectic to just live out of a car and not really have a proper home. So I have the feeling that it's good to every now and then just like unwind and do something that's for me. So yeah.
Surprise! Some more images of us eating. That pretty much sums up what we did in Melbourne. Eat, drink coffee, sleep, repeat. No, but for real, the food scene here is pretty great. We went to take a look at the South Melbourne Market, a huge market hall, aka Eileen's playground. Next, we visited the NGV, Australia's oldest and most visited gallery. A 3-floor museum showcasing over 70,000 artworks by various international artists. Afterwards, we went for a walk in the Royal Botanical Gardens and sat down to enjoy the view.
So we're just sitting down for a moment now. We just had lunch and visited the museum. It was a lot of fun. We were there for like over 2 hours, I think. The collection they have is so big. I mean, you could spend a whole day there if you want to, I think. I think there's something there for everybody. And it was also nice because it was free.
Yeah, very important.
There's
many free museums here in Melbourne, so
yeah, it's definitely a very artsy city.
Yep.
And we're now at the Royal Botanical Gardens.
We're chilling for a bit because we've been walking a lot for the past few days.
Yeah.
Again, so we're a little bit tired. We didn't sleep that well. So
yeah, it's also super exhausting because our camping is a little bit outside of Melbourne, so we have to it takes us some time to get into the city center and to get out again in the evening. So yeah, that makes it a bit extra exhausting.
Yeah.
But it's really nice. Melbourne is definitely a lovely city. So yeah.
Yeah. Luckily, there's no lack of coffee here in Melbourne. So yeah.
Yeah, very good coffee so far. So that's what we're going to do now, I think. Get a cup of coffee.
Let's grab a coffee.
I had read some stuff about Lune online, claiming that they had the best croissants in the world. So of course we had to go and check that out. We had our coffee and decided to go for an almond croissant and one with whipped honey cream and frangipan cornflakes. The expectations were met because boy, these were good.
Hello everybody!
Hello again.
It is Sunday today. That means it's our last day in Melbourne. It was a really nice day. It was very hot. And yeah, there's a street festival happening here in Brunswick. It's like a small area in Melbourne. And it's really nice. Some really cool artists and a lot of delicious street food as well.
Yeah.
Eileen did some shopping as well today, again.
Yeah, it's a really cool area as well. There's like a lot of small local shops that sell like unique pieces. So it's nice to take some souvenirs home.
Yeah, it's a really creative area as well. You can see it. The people are like very alternative and lots of colors and
it's inspiring. It's nice to see. So yeah, that means that we're moving on and we're going to discover the Great Ocean Road.
Yep.
Yeah, looking forward to that. I already Googled some stuff and it looks amazing. So yeah, happy to return to nature again.
Yep.
Let's go.
See you later.